Time for another soy market update series conversation. Joining us on this episode, she is Wisconsin farmer and United Soybean Board farmer leader. Nancy Cavazangian is with us here today. Nancy, it's good to talk with you again. Hope all is well.
Things are good here. A lot going on.
I was going to say, how has harvest season been in your neck of the woods? Challenges? Have things been going good? Give us a quick update there.
Well, our soybeans all got off pretty well. We've had a great spring. It's just been unusually warm and just mild. We're still working on harvesting a lot of our corn. It's high moisture. It went in late. But other than that, we can't complain about the weather.
Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. And hopefully it's a continued safe and happy harvest season. Let's talk a little bit about new uses for soy and more. And obviously soybeans have been all over the news here as of late, and looking at things here, so many facets to this. And there's a lot of talk about the farm economy and more. But what is United Soybean Board focusing on right now to help promote U.S. soy as a high quality, sustainable, reliable product, looking at different new uses for soy? I mean, talk about some of the things you're excited about, Nancy.
Yeah, one of the great things, probably the best thing about the National Soybean Checkoff is that we do have the funds available to look ahead, do some planning, and be proactive about what we're doing. So we anticipated that we were going to have this pile of soybeans anyway, and that we knew we'd have pretty good demand for oil because of the biofuels market. So we have really good biofuels, biodiesel market demand, but the meal we knew was going to be a problem. So we were looking at a lot of these new uses. How are we going to use soy meal other than feeding our animals, which we know is important, but we have plenty of feed for our livestock. We have moved into the dairy industry with our high oleic soybeans. That's creating an opportunity for the dairy industry, and the lower price of soy meal is really good for dairy. But we've also looked at soy foam for firefighting foam. So firefighting foam has PFAS in it, which are very bad environmentally. They've caused a lot of pollution problems. And we now have an alternative to fight industrial fires and even combine fires with foam that has no PFAS in it, no fluorides, and it's made of soy foam. And it's getting adopted all over the place in the US because it is such a great product. It's safer for firefighters. It's safer for the environment. So we're really excited about the soy foam and using our soy meal as much as we can.
Well, and thinking about this as well, the fuel side, you brought up biofuels a little bit, and I know there's continued investment and expansion there, biodiesel, things like that. I mean, what are some things that excite you and the United Soybean Board on the fuel and even more on the industrial uses side?
Yeah, well, way back when Henry Ford started, he realized that you could use soy oil in all the products that diesel and petroleum products go into. So soy diesel and soy oil have been a great biofuel for bioproducts, cleaning products, but also we know that some of the changes in the RFS have made our biodiesel and our renewable diesel even more attractive. So we know that soy is going to play a huge part. The oil is a third of what we get out of our soybean when we process it. So we have a lot of oil to go into the biodiesel market, and we're going to be supplying that market.
What are some other projects that you're particularly excited about? As you mentioned at the beginning, the investments that the Soybean Checkoff does into all of this research and this forward thinking as we look for new uses. What else excites you? What do you want folks to keep in mind?
Yeah, keep in mind that you can get tires made from soy. All my vehicles on the farm that have soy tires on them are Skechers shoes. You can get instead of AstroTurf, you can get turf, fake turf, where you can't grow grass. We like natural grass, but when you can't grow it, you can get it made out of soy. We have adhesives, paints, again, colorings, crayons, paints, anything that you can use petroleum products for will fit with soy. And we're always looking for new ways to get that soy component into everything we're manufacturing, from boards, from building materials to make houses, adhesives, paints, printing ink, everything that you can think of we're looking at for soy.
I think the biggest thing to leave folks with here, as we're getting into final thoughts, Nancy, is that there are so many opportunities out there. We know, trade is important and things of that nature, but also there's a lot of domestic opportunities here and a lot of different ways to utilize the soybeans we grow in the United States for so many different uses, right?
Absolutely. As focused as we have been on trade and feeding animals, we haven't forgotten about the fact that we need new uses, especially for the meal component of soybeans, but we're always looking at new innovative technologies for soy.
Anything final you would add for folks here or reiterate on this Soy Market Update series conversation?
Well, it's not going to, it's not going to happen overnight, but again, the soy checkoff is here because we can make these long-term investments for the future of soy, so that we're here for the long haul with a sustainable, reliable, healthy product for U.S.
And I know folks can stay up to date with the work you guys are doing at the United Soybean Board. It's just as easy as going online to unitedsoybean.org, isn't it, Nancy?
Absolutely.
unitedsoybean.org for more information. Nancy Cavazanjian from Wisconsin, thanks for joining us for this Soy Market Update series conversation, and we appreciate the time. We'll look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Thanks, Jesse.